Christmas Day, what can I say? Try to not have any expectations, but it didn't go how I was potentially hoping. I was a little bit excited, but no, the whole thing just wasn't given. It was very sad, I guess. I felt very sad. I don't know how to explain it, just so done, so fed up, so disappointed. And now I'm thinking about cancelling Christmas for next year because I just don't want the stress, don't want the drama, don't want to feel like this anymore. Getting older and older, it just feels like Christmas is getting worse and worse and more dreaded because don't in my bloodline we don't have that love, that family positive dynamic at all. It's so dysfunctional, but not in a good way. It's just doesn't work. There's no Christmas traditions, there's no nothingness. There isn't love, there isn't joy. It doesn't look how the storybooks or the movies and all that stuff make it look. It really isn't. And I think that's why as well that my expectations are so high, because someone set the rules out there that Christmas is about family and spending it together. But how many of us are going to spend time with loved ones, family, and feeling so drained, so anxious, so nervous in not a good way because we just don't want to spend time with these people. We don't want to at all, but some people just force themselves to go and do it. And I feel like I don't want to. I don't want to force myself anymore. Who set the rules that we have to go and spend time with our family? Who said that we have to go and have these dinners together and whatever? If we really don't want to do it and we feel so negative after spending time with these people and negative, yeah, just it's just such a negative environment. Well, I want to normalize that it's okay not to have to go and spend time with your bloodline, your family on Christmas Day or Christmas period, that you have to go and see them, that you have to take gifts, that you have to have to do all these things that we've been brought up being told we have to do, or what's normal. What's normal is what you want to do and how that looks. And more people are actually spending Christmas alone. And some people are happy with that. But on the outside, people are like, that's so sad being on your own for Christmas. Is it? Again, like I said, who normalised that Christmas is about spending time together, a time of giving? Especially if you're not religious, which I'm not religious, so why does it affect me so much if Christmas doesn't work out the way it is, does? Like, where does Santa come from? Where do presents come from? Where does all this story come from, and this standard, this precedent that we are supposed to be keeping up to? And don't get me wrong, growing up with the stories, with the movies now, I've always dreamt of having the big Christmas day with all the family, all the laughs, all the silly messing around, the traditions and games. And but definitely after this year, I'm really 100% come to terms that I'm never going to have that. It's never going to be a thing within my bloodline. And I've got to be okay with that. I've got to accept that. It's never going to look how I would have loved it to look. It's just not going to work with my bloodline at all. It's just not a thing. No matter if I host it or try and push like any little traditions that I would love to experience with family, or things I've seen I would love to try with them, it's just not going to feel good. It's not going to feel positive. It's just not a thing. And unless I have children of my own and create my own little family, or find amazing friends along the way that you can go and be with them on Christmas Day and still have that love and joy and laughter, because we can pick our friends, we can't pick our family. But at the moment, don't really have that big, or the handful of friends that we can go and do that with. So we just got to see how it goes. But for now, Christmas 2025 is cancelled. Me and my partner have both agreed we do not want to feel like this anymore every year. We don't want to feel upset, disappointed, annoyed, irritated, frustrated. We always end up getting these debates as well, and we're like, why are we wasting our energy? Even after Christmas done, why are we wasting all our energy on this? It's so sad. And don't get me wrong, I'm aware that I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. I'm very lucky that I am grateful as well, but I'm very lucky that I have all the basic needs. I have somewhere to sleep, I have a home, I have food, I have water. I have so much, and I am so grateful, and I have much more than so many out there. But just, I don't know if that's the correct way to follow after, but it's just sad. And if oh, lost my train of thought. If it means that I continue to watch Zoe Sugg and Joe Sugg's Christmas Vlogmas to get a glimpse of what a family could potentially look like, or a normal, I don't know if that's the correct word, but just they just have traditions, they have family time, they want to spend time with each other. That's what they're saying anyway. I know things behind the camera or closed doors and that can look different, but you genuinely sense like this love, this happiness, this joy. And to know that I'm never going to have that with my bloodline, it's heartbreaking, and it's really upset me over the years. And as you get older, it doesn't get easier, especially when people grow up as well. And yeah, it's just different dynamics, and I'm going to have to accept it. So this year, well, next year, 2025, probably go and stay in a hotel, depending on the financial situation at that time of year, and just chill out. Easy breezy, do nothing, don't have to stress or worry about others' thoughts, feelings, emotions. Just literally focus on me and my partner, how we're thinking and feeling, and just being. Don't have to worry about whatever. And we're not doing presents. I'm not going to do presents. And if other people don't like that and don't understand it, we both have to sit comfortably and know that that's their stuff, it's not ours. We can't, yeah, it's their thoughts, feelings, it is what, that's their stuff. So even though I might be like, oh yeah, but they could think this, they could think that, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. That's their stuff. All that matters is us. I'm sick of trying. I'm sick of giving, especially giving to those that are ungrateful. Like, there's no joy in giving to those that, I'd rather give to those that really are in, like, deserving, that are in need. That's very rewarding. So we're probably going to do some shoe boxes as well and give them to charities, and do more of that for our Christmases now, until potentially there's opportunities to go spend Christmas with positive people that you can feel good and recharged around, and not decharged, demotivated, depressed, low, unhappy, all the negatives. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm really not. I'm so done. But a highlight of the Christmas is the glitter. I put glitter on the ceiling fan above the table and turned it on, and I watched everyone at the table get sparkled, which was very funny. It happened in slow mo, and just seeing my nan get covered in glitter. Oh my god. So that was a positive, that was a happy. And like I said, I've got plenty to be grateful. There was food, there was gifts, there was a home that we were in, we had Christmas decorations, we had all that. Very grateful for them things, really am. It's just the bloodline, it's just the people. I can't change that, but I can change my thoughts, I can change what I choose to do. And I always have this worry that my nan's gonna be alone on Christmas, but she does have 3 children, she has loads of grandkids. It's not my role or responsibility or pressure to make sure that she's not alone. but I don't get why I've kind of took that on myself. That's only my own stuff. But yeah, I need to be a bit more selfish, which they say is be more selfless, because it isn't selfish. I just need to think about myself. Think about myself. Yeah. No more. Honestly. I'm documenting this now. I'm uploading it. I'm holding myself accountable. I cannot have another year of worrying about others, feeling guilty about others. Especially when I went away before with my partner, our first Christmas, we went to Scotland. The whole time I just felt guilty and sad for my bloodline at home, not having this experience, not having the opportunity to do this, and ended up being very like dramatic their Christmas together anyway. So it was a blessing that we wasn't here with them. It sounded like a whole drama, but I think that's them, unfortunately. Have I covered everything that I want to mention in my diary entry? Did I even say dear diary? Today is the 30th of December 2024. Or just cancel Christmas completely, like not be a thing. Don't decorate, don't have any traditions, don't do anything. But then I do get excited. I love the advent calendar. I love all these little things. So if I cancel it, you can't technically have those things. Or can you have these little things like Christmas pajamas and the advent calendar and maybe a little stocking? Or but then you can have it any time of the year, can't you? Does it have to be Christmas Day? Food for thought. Overthinking it. It just shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this difficult. It shouldn't be this heavy. Really shouldn't. Powerful word there, shouldn't, that we're told we shouldn't use. But please leave in the comments how you spent Christmas. I'm aware some people don't celebrate Christmas. If you did celebrate, how did you celebrate? Do you feel any of these feelings that I'm feeling? Any advice for me? Because I need to come up with different stories I'm telling myself, different narratives, instead of feeling the guilt and other people's feelings, and that is sitting comfortably with it's okay not to spend Christmas with your bloodline. It's okay not to spend it with loved ones. It's okay to be on your own if you really want to be. It's okay to take yourself away and not be near any of your bloodline at all. I want to normalize it. I want to not have these expectations or hopes anymore, because I'm just hurting and upsetting myself. So I just need to work on accepting it's not going to be that. And like I said, control I can control. So I think Christmas Day next year is a trip to the Odeon cinema to watch a movie and back to a hotel, fingers crossed, hopefully, and just hibernate away watching movies, getting cozy and just relaxing and being present. I think I'll stop there because this video is probably already really long. But I'm grateful for everything that I did have for Christmas. I'm grateful that I was able to be around people, grateful that I had food, grateful I had drink, grateful I had a bed to sleep in, grateful I had clothes. Just so much to be grateful for. What are you grateful for today?